Hello everyone, GalacticStorm here. Welcome to the show, and today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be trying something that I haven't done since last December, I believe. We are going to be doing some gameplay with Command Conquer Rivals. And before we begin, two things. One, I apologize that my voice is different. I have been going on a sneezing spree, allergies and that, and it's luck. Every time I work, I sneeze like either 15 or 20 times a day. And it's pretty irritating, to be truthful. Second of all, I do want to thank all the people that have been watching the Redemption series. I think I got more views than I got with Call of Duty World War II guides combined compared to Redemption. And I thank you all very much, and I want to thank all the voice actors and the body actors that helped me with the series. Without them, the series wouldn't go anywhere. So I thank you all very much. And if you guys are haters of the new Command and Conquer, I understand your grief in that, but watch the comments below. So yeah, let us begin. So I've been playing Command and Conquer Rebels ever since it showed up. And I've been playing it like every luncheon though, and as I go up the ranks, the opponents get more different. Right now, I believe I'm in the Diamond League at the moment. So by the time this is over, or by the time I post this, the season's gonna end, and we're all gonna be going down we're gonna be going down either to platinum or gold, depending on what's going on. So this was my deck originally for a long time. I would either use cyborgs, flame tanks, or anything else compared to that. For this one, I would use confessors, ballistics, and cyborgs as my high-tech units, and those are pretty expensive. And now, since I've been going up, I've been having people take on my infantry with disruptors or take on my ballistics with sandstorms or anything that has range in that. And with the ranged units too, my infantry units keep on dying, and I keep on losing matches because of this. And it gets me, well, not in a really good mood, and I get pretty pissed about it. And I was in a huge losing streak that I thought, okay, what can I do to make this deck all better? So after I got the Inferno, which is one of the higher aircraft units that you get, I thought of a random deck I could use. And it's been helping with me a lot. And I'm going to show you it right here in a second. So in return, I just did a 3-3 deck. The 3 being infantry and the 3 being aircraft. For my first thing, I would just usually do the infantry, and I would use the laser squads or the scarabs to scout around and just secure the pads. I would usually use the laser squads for defense, and I would just hold on to the pads with my scarabs. And if I have to deal with any kinds of infantry that doesn't involve range, I would use my flamethrower troopers, and those would easily just take care of them. But if they're going to be using like MG crews or anything that involves range or that'll just kill everything else. I would usually then go to the air pad here, and then I'll just use the venoms just to take them out. Or if I'm dealing with vehicles and that's when I'll use the Banshee and the laser squads to take them out, especially against the heavier vehicles like tanks, pit bulls, etc., etc. But if I do want to deal with the heavier units and basically give them denial entry, I would use the Inferno. The Inferno is probably one of my favorite aircraft to unlock. I think it's the last one you unlock when you're going down the levels on that. But what it does, it basically just deploys like a napalm bomb and severely damage the infantry. Well, it'll kill the infantry and light vehicles instantly, but it will really damage like the medium vehicles like tanks and that, and it will deny them with entry with a whole bunch of fire. So not even lighter vehicles or infantry can go through there. So it's really good when it comes to defense on your missile pads and that. and I find it to be more successful than any other deck I've used for Nod so far. I really love Nod compared to GDI, because GDI I think is more underpowered at the moment until they release the Shatterer in that. But yeah, since I added my deck, let's see what the in gameplay what this thing's like. So in return, I'm just doing some just one gameplay, and this was during last week's championships. So I decided to just rush in with just one harvester, and from there I would get another unit and just start pushing in. Now, the person that's doing it, I'm the one in red and the other one's in blue. So I decided to go for scarabs as my main defense. I usually put them on the pads first and make them waste their money in that just to go in. I had no idea that the person made laser squads, so I decided to go in and just attack the harvester. But then I was just introduced to cyber wheels. Cyber wheels would pretty much destroy all the infantry that I would have on offer at this point. And that includes the scarabs, but since they're aimed in perfectly, they can just be destroyed very easily. So when they were destroyed, I just put my laser squads in. And I put my laser squads, or put another set onto the other pad. And I didn't know that until I just realized right away. And then all of a sudden, this guy decided to put in his Giga Cannon onto the battlefield. And my Giga Cannon would work, or not the Giga Cannon, but the laser squads would work really well against the Giga Cannon. And I put my flamethrower troopers onto the other pad, and I got introduced by cyber wheels. And since I put down there, I put an obelisk onto the middle, and I put a venom down to deal with the first pad. So it rushed in, and then my venom takes down the cyber wheels. It'll be nice and slow because of, well, the venoms aren't really good when it comes to infantry and that. And I used an Inferno just to help with the first pads there, and then I just used my Venom to take out the laser squads, or try to at least, and then just try to weaken them from there. And I made a nice little row there with the cyber wheels and the laser squads, and then I just found out that my laser squad just got screwed up. Or not my laser squad, but my Venom. So I got rid of the flame troopers that were just spawned in, and then I just had to wait with my own flame troopers just to go into the other side. He only had one harvester the whole time, so I bet his money was pretty limited at this point. I just usually go for a double harvest build. So I go in for the flame troopers, and then I just charge them both in against that cyborg. Cyborgs are really good against vehicles, not so much on infantry. I don't know what I did with the other one there, but there's a rock worm right now, and it's heading towards to the top left thingamajig, the pad and that. And it would just get emulsified, or it wouldn't get emulsified because it's paying attention to that harvester. And I'm just paying all attention to the pads now, and I'm just using my flame troopers and my banshee down there, and well, I got the other missile there, so I won fairly easily with some difficult matters. So yeah, I just wanted to make a nice little video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and be sure to look at my Facebook page down below. And until then, GalacticStorm saying, keep charging, bitches.